Hey you guys, it's your girl Poundkake and I'm coming to you today with another video. Today I'm just going to do a wrap up of my Thailand trip. As you all know, I went to Thailand for my birthday. I was there for 2 weeks and I of course had the time of my life. I'm telling you all, I encourage you all to go to Thailand. Phuket of course, had the time of my life. Amazing, 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 amazing. But of course, if you want to know how my trip went, as you see my vlogs, but just my total overall experience how my trip went, go ahead and stay tuned. Keep on watching. All right, y'all. So yeah, so I'm gonna do a wrap up of my Thailand trip. Just a little bit of information for you all, just like my accommodations, how much my flight cost, just my experience overall and how it went. As you should know by now, if you've been here, but if you have not been here, I was supposed to go to Bali for my birthday, which is where I originally purchased my accommodations. However, Bali was closed for tourism, and yeah, I was unable to get there, so I was able to go ahead and reroute my trip to Thailand, and I'm glad that I did. Thailand doesn't have a quarantine order, or did not have a quarantine order when I did go ahead and switch my information over, so I was able to hop up in the sandbox program, which is the test and go. So if you test negative when you arrive, you're able to go ahead and move about Phuket and do what it is that you want to do and have a good time. So that's what I was able to go ahead and do. My flight roughly was about 700 and maybe like 770 bucks. Again, those tickets are originally for Bali, so Indonesia, and I was able to reroute them. I think I paid like $11 additional to get them rerouted, so I really wasn't tripping. And then my hotel accommodations for 13 nights, I paid $520. I stayed at the Patong Bay Hill Resort. Even though it has a resort tag on there, it's still a hotel. So it did come with complimentary breakfast, which was very good. I'll insert some pictures here or some video here of the breakfast that I had. Delicious. Place was fire. Hotel was clean. I loved it. It was a huge property. It was like a studio apartment. I had a hot tub on my balcony. Yeah, so I loved it. I didn't have any complaints. The place is so huge that they have to send like a shuttle to come pick you up and take you from your room to the front. Like, that's how large the facility was. But it was super cheap. It cost like maybe $400 something, but after tax it was $520. I did book my hotel accommodations through Agoda. I swear by Agoda, I love them. Typically when I book, I either book through Agoda or I book through booking.com. I just kind of, you know, check it and see which has a better rate. Also one of them girls where I'll continuously check the rates until I arrive. So I'll, like, if I have a room where I say it's $500, I check back a week later, it's $480. I'm canceling my $500 and I'm booking the $480, and I'll continue to do that until I can't do that anymore, you know. So I love using either of those apps because they have the best rates, and of course I'll leave those down below. But yeah, so it came out to about $520 after tax. And then my flight, I got through booking.com, which kind of, they didn't really give me a hard time. Like, I didn't really have much of issues, but just be mindful that when you do book through like a third party, you don't have as much flexibility as if you were to book directly through the airline. However, it worked out for me, but it's not gonna always work out for you, so just be mindful of that. They're considered travel agents, because I would call, my flight was through Singapore Airlines, and I would call Singapore Airlines and they're like, contact your travel agent, and I'm like, bruh, I didn't use a travel agent, but they're considered a travel agent if they're a third party. So be mindful. You'll save a few dollars, but if it doesn't matter to you like it doesn't matter to me, you be good to go as well. So hotel was fine, flight was fine. I went through Singapore Airlines. I didn't really care for it too much, honestly. And the reason why I didn't do so, it could be a culture thing, but the stewardess I was not a fan of them, like, at all. Like, I was not a fan of them. But again, it could be the culture thing, but I ain't feel it. I wasn't feeling it. And the food was thumbs down. I did not enjoy it. And yeah, no, it was a no for me. So, but again, like I said, it could be the culture difference, but I wasn't a fan. But nonetheless, I got to my destination, so I'm not gonna get too much into that. Now, once I arrived, I took a taxi. I paid 800 baht, which is like 20 something, like $23 to get from there to my hotel. It's like maybe a 45-minute ride from the airport to my hotel, so I really wasn't tripping. I do recommend, I'm telling everybody this, I always tell people this too, if you're gonna exchange your currency, please do so at the airport. You would not have any transaction fees, you know, any foreign exchange fees, any of that. You'll get dollar for dollar what you give them. So I always recommend getting your currency at the airport. It's okay to get more than you need because you can always trade it back in once you leave, right? So my dumbass got $200 at the airport. Right. So I got money out the ATM twice. And the ATM charged me $20, and then my bank charged me foreign fees. So, yeah. So be mindful that you want to get your money at the airport. Now, once I arrived at the hotel, I checked in, I got some lunch, and then I had to go stay in my room in quarantine until my results came back. So I just was hanging out and chilling anyway, sitting in the AC because it was really humid, and I was in Thailand in January, so I only can imagine how like spring and summer are, because January was really, really warm. But so I went and had lunch, then I went to my room, had to quarantine. My results came back like 7:30ish, and they came back negative, and then I was able to leave the hotel. But I stayed in the hotel the rest of that night as well as the next day, because I just want to kind of like adjust and relax and not do too much before I start doing all these excursions. And then I arrived on the 15th, and my birthday was the 17th. So I stayed in on the 15th and the 16th. And then the 17th when I started my excursions, or so I thought. However, I did, there was an audible that was pulled, so I was able to go ahead and enjoy my birthday. Not how I wanted to, but it worked out. And then I went to PP Island, met a little cute Italian, you feel me? Yeah. But not for real. Yeah, I went to PP Island. That was amazing. So beautiful. Such a tranquil place. Such an eye-opening place as well. Never seen such beauty when it comes to like water. Like I've never seen water so clear as I was drinking it. You feel me? But it was giving Fiji waters, like Fiji boots mood. But yeah, so that was fun. Like I said, everything I did was fun, except for when I got to an accident on a goddamn motorbike. But you know, that was my fault. I mean, you know, it is what it is. But I'm not gonna get into all that. But I did want to let you guys know that I had an amazing time. Thailand owes me nothing. I have nothing bad to say about Thailand. Yeah, it was an amazing experience. Like, I'm glad that I was able to experience that. And like, it's just crazy, like, to know that these are things I like dreamed about. Like, I always dreamed about going overseas and traveling, and I'm able to do so now. So prepare to be sick of me. You hear me? Prepare to be sick of me. But yeah, I'm just happy that like I went there, like, because that was the place to be. And even though I was like super like disappointed that I wasn't able to go to Bali, who knew that Thailand was where I was supposed to be? Like, that was like an experience of a lifetime. Like, I met some great people. Like, I embarked in an entirely different culture, and just was so accepting. The people were just so kind, so humble, just so accepting and welcoming. Like, y'all, like, I didn't feel like I was taken advantage of. Like, I didn't feel like I was like shysted. None of that. And that I can appreciate, you know. But yeah, so I mean, I don't have much more to say. Like, you can see all of my vlogs, but yeah, Thailand was it. Like, and I definitely encourage you to go as well, experience it whenever you can. I know, you know, times are different for everyone. I mean, times are actually changing for me. I'm going through something right now. However, moment of silence. Okay, so yeah, but things will go ahead and change and be on the up and up. I already know. I'm just gonna, you know, just keep thugging right now until the time comes. But aside from that, I don't really have much more to say. Like, the vlog will speak for themselves. As you see, I only vlogged 10 days worth of content, and like the last few days I just relaxed. I didn't really do much of anything. But yeah, I just want you guys to just kind of, you know, get a gist and like a wrap up of how I felt about Thailand and give you a little bit of information. Now the websites that I've mentioned, I will go ahead and put down in the description below. That way if you have any questions, or if you know, it doesn't have to be about Thailand, it could be anywhere that you choose to go, domestic or internationally. They have information, booking.com, Agoda, they have it all for you. And I'll leave it down below. But anyway, you notice these. If it's your first time here, I want to welcome you. If it is not, I want to welcome you back. You know we love you here. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.